name's Emma. I'm an International Partnerships Officer from the University of Kent here in the UK. And I'm here today just to share with you some exciting things if you're thinking about coming to study abroad with us here at Kent in the future. So first of all, where are we? So we are located in the city of Canterbury, which is located in the southeast of England. It has a rich culture and history, famous for its cathedral, Thomas Becket, Chaucer, Canterbury Tales. Some of these you may be familiar with. We're a vibrant city centre. We actually have 3 universities based around Canterbury. So there's lots of activity within the city suitable for students, from restaurants to bars to attractions and to going out, and lots of shopping discounts as well for students if shopping is your type of thing. We're also very close to the coast, so you can get a bus to the local seaside towns of Whitstable and Herne Bay within 20 minutes. We're also on a train line to the seaside resort of Margate, famous for its lovely sandy beaches and vintage amusement parks. We're also on a fast train line to London, so we're just under an hour and you can be in the capital city here in London. And also you can be within mainland Europe within 2 hours, so the capital Paris and also Brussels. So we're very conveniently located for you to travel around the UK as well as mainland Europe. This is our campus here. It's a bird's eye view of it. And I've also got a link there to a virtual tour. So hopefully you'll have these slides available to view and you can have a look around and have a campus tour virtually that you're able to join us. As you can see, it's very green surroundings. We are located just on top of a hill overlooking the city of Canterbury. We have campus accommodation, central library, and lots of facilities here on campus for you. So as I mentioned, we have a central library, and that's in the picture that you can see in the bottom right-hand corner. We've just gone through an expansion, so it's a large library, facilities with silent study facilities, computer, lecture theatres, seminar groups. There's a coffee shop in there and a social space as well, so you can work in groups. We also have a sports pavilion and sports centre with gym on campus for you, a theatre, cinema, concert hall, many different cafes and shops around located on campus. And we are about a 25-minute walk into the main city of Canterbury, or we do have regular what we call uni buses, so local transport buses that run every 10 minutes during term time into the city centre. So very convenient to travel from the campus into the city centre as well. We're also rated for academic excellence. So when you come to Kent, you would be taught by leaders in your field, by leading researchers and academics for various courses across our subject areas. We also have a very international atmosphere at Kent. So our student population is just under the 20,000 mark. Mainly we have those undergraduate programmes located at us, but 16% of our student body are international, with over 164 different nationalities represented. And we also have a very international focused staff as well at Kent, which then provides a very welcoming environment for certainly for exchange students coming to Kent and other international students. We put on events for you on arrival. We have global hangouts in order for you to meet other international students and also local students. You will have lots of ongoing academic and learning support while you're here with us at Kent. We have a buddy scheme, so you can get to mix with local students, student reps for your course, many different clubs and societies that range from academic related, so for instance like the Law Society or the Conservation Society, English, to more cultural, so we do have an American society, or if you're interested in other cultures, the Japanese Society, Chinese Society, these are all open to you as well as the more specialist society, shall I say. So we have like the British Tea Drinking Society, there's Harry Potter, there's a Pirate Society. So anything there that you want to get involved with, as well as many different, over 100 different sports clubs as well. And we do have a reputation of a lot of our American exchange students really getting involved with our sports and even being as committee members. So we do strongly encourage that you do become a real member of the student body while you study with us. And if music is your thing, we do, as I said, we've got a music and concert hall. We often give lunchtime concerts open to staff and students to attend and view. But if you yourself play an instrument or you're keen at singing, then we do encourage you to join the many campus and university choirs and bands that we also have here at Kent. So what can you do when you come to study with us? Hopefully I've encouraged you to come to Kent. We do have many different pathway options. You can come for a full academic year, and our academic year runs from mid-September to mid-June. You can also come just for a semester. So we have the fall semester, which runs between September and December, or we have a spring semester, which is January to June. Now, if you can't commit for a full spring semester, January to June, we do have a shorter option, which is called our spring term only option, which is January to April. So our calendar year is made up of 3 terms. We have an autumn, spring and summer term. Our summer term is purely our examinations term. So if you needed to leave Kent early at the end of April, that is a possibility, and we can arrange an alternative form of assessment for you with some of our modules. What we offer, we have 6 academic divisions ranging from arts and humanities to the natural sciences, and also law, society and social justice. Within those divisions are broken down into different academic schools, biosciences, computing, psychology, and all courses are open to you, so you can actually have a view of our module catalogue. There are only a couple of restricted enrolment programmes, mainly with our School of Pharmacy and our Kent and Medway Medical School, so they are restricted. But any other modules that are restricted are noted on our module catalogue. But our team of advisors here at Kent can help you with your module choices should you decide to come to us. In terms of how our classes and courses are delivered, often many are made up of a mixture of lectures and seminars. So we have large lectures with over 100 students attending, and then smaller seminar groups where you're being mixed between 16 to 20 students, and that will have an opportunity for you to really discuss the topics of your courses. And there again, I've already mentioned about the exams previously. In terms of our entry requirements, we normally require a GPA of 3 out of 4 or the equivalent, but we do look at each application on an individual basis. So do speak to your study abroad office if you feel that you are on the borderline for our entry requirements. Obviously, the good news there is that as you're coming from an English-speaking country, we won't be asking you for English language requirements for us as our relationship with George Mason. As part of our application procedures, we will ask for an academic reference and also a copy of your most recent transcript of your studies so far. Accommodation, so when you're here at Kent, we do have on-campus accommodation, and we can guarantee on-campus accommodation for our exchange students should they apply by the deadline. All our accommodation is within easy walking distance of the campus and facilities. They all are single rooms, so no shared rooms, and there is a variety of options to suit preference and budget. So whether you wish to have catered or self-catered accommodation, shared bathroom facilities or ensuite, there are a range of different rooms that you can select from. All rooms have free Wi-Fi included, and there's also insurance for your belongings. You can order bedding and kitchen packs as part of the accommodation provision, so you don't need to worry about carrying and transporting that over to us. Especially, we understand if you're only coming for a semester, you may not want to have a heavy load. So we do have those facilities that you can then collect those on arrival. And then afterwards, we don't forget about you when you return back to George Mason. You do become part of our alumni community. We have a very active association in the US who run many different events. And even though you may have only been with us for a short time, you still are eligible, and we encourage you to get part and involved so you can remember Kent. And also, if you like us so much and you've come as for an undergraduate exchange, we do also offer some bursaries and scholarships for our exchange students should they wish to come for postgraduate and further study with us. Now, what I wanted to end on here is a video from an exchange student who was with us a few years now, but I think how she describes her time at Kent will give you a feel for her time, and I think some key messages there about, you know, trying to make that decision of whether you should go abroad or not. So hopefully this should play and work.
Going on a year abroad is a challenge. You leave your life behind and you start an adventure. It might seem scary, but trust me, it is not. I remember the first day on campus, walking around and thinking I was in the most beautiful place in the world. I remember meeting my friends, and I remember how ready we were to begin this journey. Looking back now, it makes me feel lucky and grateful that I had the opportunity to come to Canterbury for my year abroad. Canterbury is a fairy tale little town full of life and fun activities to do, where locals are welcoming and there is something to do every single day. One of the best things about Canterbury is its location. It's surrounded by so many beautiful towns that are only 20 minutes away by bus. Besides, London is not even 2 hours away, so you can always go and spend a day in the capital of England. Because one of the greatest things about a year abroad is getting to know the culture you're living in, not only through the places, but also through people. I believe that is something that happens at University of Kent, is a meeting point for people from all over the world. People who's going to teach you lessons about life, about cultures, and once you're back to your hometown, you will find out that you're not the person you were before you came. So if you're thinking about going on a year abroad, I recommend you 100%. Do it.
So there we go, there's some words there from one of our previous students that was with us a few years ago. So hopefully she's given you some snapshots there of the city of Canterbury and our campus. And so it gives you a real feel of what it would be like should you come to the University of Kent. And there I will end on some useful links and contacts for you. And so if you do have any other questions about studying at Kent, feel free to contact us at studyabroad@kent.ac.uk. We look forward to seeing you with us soon. Thank you.